It's iRubi here. Welcome to a brand new video. Today, we're gonna do a new series. We are starting a new series, I should say. And this series is best class setup. I'm gonna go through each and every gun. Yes, each and every. And even all light machine guns, shotguns. Now, these are probably gonna be last by far. Shotguns are probably going to be the last of the last. But I'm going to go through and play with every gun, maybe 2, 3, maybe 4 games, and find my favorite attachments. Now, the gun that we're going to do today is the XR2. This is by far my most used weapon in any of the categories. Out of all, just, I love it to death. At this point, I'm probably going to use the M8A7 a lot more. But, anyways, at this point, it is XR2. We're going to go with my most popular guns, my favorite guns, I should say, and then we'll jump into the other ones. So we'll probably start with the XR2 and a couple others in this category, then jump to submachine guns, a couple of these that I use a lot, and then jump to sniper rifles, and then I'll jump into these, and then I'll jump right back to these and do the ones that I haven't done, and jump back to this and do the ones that I haven't done, then worry about these, because I don't use these ever. So, let's start. Basically, the way I play with this weapon is I go and I sit at a vantage point. Basically, if that's a head glitch or if that's a part of the map that has a very long line of sight or a bunch of traffic there or something, I always go to that spot and sit. And then I run around for a little bit and then run back and sit, look down for maybe, I don't know, 5 seconds or so, then run around a little bit, go to a different vantage point, and stuff like that. I play with vantage points with this weapon just because it's so good with it. So I use an optic. I use reflex. You can use the BOA3 or the reflex. Wouldn't recommend ELO nor any of these because it's not that long range of a gun, but it's also not that short range to use ELO. But I recommend reflex a lot just because it's so good and precise. Next, we are gonna use quick draw for our first attachment. I love this because when you do run around or you're getting to that vantage point or whatever, you can always have that one assurance that you will pull up your gun faster than the other person unless they have quick draw or an SMG. Either way, you're probably going to beat them in a gunfight if they don't have quick draw. Next, stock. I use stock on every single assault rifle, not SMG, but assault rifle every single time. It's just so good and effective because assault rifles are a heavier gun in the game, and they obviously are very, very slow without stock when you're aiming down sights. So, good especially when you're sitting at that vantage point and you need to move around. Next, grip. This gun doesn't have too much kick because it's a burst gun, but if you go and play with it, I'd show a clip, but there's no way I can really do that right now. Basically, your first initial burst kicks a ton. It kicks you a good, it will kick you, if you're aiming at the chest, it will kick you off the guy's body, then come back down, and the rest of the bursts are in order. It's a really weird pattern. So basically, it's like a kick, you shoot the initial burst, and then it kicks up, and then it comes back down, and then you burst the rest, and they're all in one spot. So basically, it's really good for that initial burst. It will keep you on your target at all times. Next. Secondary. No secondary. I never use it, especially because it's a long-range weapon. You're never going to be up close, but if you are up close, you can hit fire with this because you will also have this, you have grip, so it will stop you from kicking if you are hip firing. So, no secondary for this one. Next is no lethal, because I don't use lethals ever, but I do use tacticals. Now, I use the EMP because when you throw it, you can blind the enemies from, if they have a UAV or something. That's what I like about it so much. The EMP is just so good, especially when there's equipment in a building and you need to get in there to be safe or something. I don't know. I throw an EMP in there first and run in there, and I know I'm safe, basically. And, plus, it doesn't do too much to the enemies besides blind them. Not blind them, but it blinds their UAV and stuff like that. Or their mini-map. But it also gives you hit markers, so you know if there is a person in a room. Next up is perk 1, flat jacket. I use flat jacket because when you are at that vantage point or sitting there and somebody cooks a grenade the perfect timing and they throw it at the perfect time and it lands right there next to you and there's nothing you can do because it's just the perfect timing, this will save your life. That's for any explosives. Next is perk 2, cold-blooded. One of the reasons I use this is because it's kind of funny. I can't unlock anything because I'm stuck. But I use this more over fast hands because I don't have a secondary. So I use this. I like this a lot because you can't see, because when you're in smoke, you are like invincible. Like, it's so good in smoke. It's so good in smoke. Enemy smoke, especially when they throw it and then you're in there and they just can't thermal you out like they can with a, sniper when they do. I also like it because you don't get targeted by the, what's that called? It's like the ARG from Black Ops 2. I forgot what it's called, but the little robot thing that goes around and shoots. Yeah, that thing. You know what I'm probably talking about. It doesn't target you. I always die from that thing, but nope, it doesn't target you unless it's manned. If somebody is like controlling it, then you're probably gonna get targeted. Next up is perk 3, Tactical Mass. Same reason I picked Flak Jacket. When somebody throws that perfect flashbang right where you are, and then they just try to jump around, no, you will have Tactical Mass to save your life. Basically, it's a lifesaver. And last, you obviously need Primary Gunfighter to get the foregrip. Now, you obviously can change up this class as any as you want. If you like, or as much as you want, I should say. If you like the secondary, get rid of the foregrip in this because it's the least needed. There's a reason I put this at the third perk. It's because it's the least needed perk, but it's really useful in the long run. Now, on to the specialist. My favorite specialist with it, and I'm on it right now. It is the Tempest for this class. For SMGs, I'll probably be using like Fire Break. But for this class, I like this because it's long range, very powerful, and it chains on the enemies. If you don't know, basically, if you shoot and then it hits an enemy and there's another enemy next to him, the electricity jumps to that enemy. It's really good when you do get a chain like that, and you just feel so good afterwards. So, my choice is the Tempest. Now, that is my best class setup. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will be having a video every single day of a best class setup. As much as if I can't upload a day, then I'm sorry, but I'm gonna try to upload every single day. I have basketball practice now, but I will hope and pray that I will be able to get a video up every day. Now, I'm gonna hope to double upload too. I'm gonna hope to make like a normal video kind of, and then make this. So make or have this series every other day. So like one day I have a normal video, like just talking about something I want to talk about, or like something new in the game, or about something. And then the next day I have this, or I just double upload. I'll see. Don't worry. But yeah, guys. I just want to bring this series to you. I'm gonna make more and more. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's been iRubi. See you in the next one. Peace out.